Hello everyone, and welcome back. I'm down here at the camper. Showed up about 3 hours ago. Got some rainstorms coming through right now. A lot of orange coming, so be interesting to see how much rain falls. Normally the storms will go from west to east, but this time they started up on the east and they're coming towards the west. You can see my little blue dot right there. I'm just sitting here editing the latest farmhouse video, watching the Magnificent 7 Returns. I think that's what it was called. Yep, just getting ready for a work week, which starts tomorrow. I have bags of ice in the refrigerator and freezer, waiting for it to cool down, but I don't have to do any cooking for a while. We did ribs and chicken, and we got a lot of good food for this week. For how orange that radar looked, it's not raining all that hard. Good morning, everybody. 10 minutes after 6, heading down to work. That fog is a little thick this morning. Well, so far it's Tuesday night right now, and this work week has just been screwed up. I worked Monday, yesterday, and then this year at work, unlike other years, normally you know, when you sign the project, that's when you're on the list for when you're going to get the work done first. And this year, it's been totally different. End of last year also. It ends up being when your material comes in, then we'll get on your job and do it. And so some jobs will get so far along, get the roof on like a porch or something, get the roofers in to do all that, and then I have to sit and wait for windows to show up. Anyway, so today everything got screwed up because windows that were supposed to show up didn't show up, and now they're maybe gonna show up at the lumberyard tomorrow, and I would get them on Thursday, so I had to switch stuff around. So today I had the guys working on a different job, doing odds and ends just so they could get their hours in. And I got my oil changed in my truck, the fuel filters changed in my truck because I was over on mileage for that. And then my tires have been getting horrible on my truck. They were a 40,000 mile tire, Wranglers, and I had almost 78,000 miles, and the front end was starting to shake, you know, because they were getting cupped. I only rotated them one time in all that miles. So today I went in and had all new tires put on my truck, and it rides real nice now. Ever since I got this trailer, the thermostat has been horrible. Like for the cold, it'll be 75 degrees in here, and for me to get the air conditioner to work, I have to turn it all the way up till it's around 90. You know, it's to get it to shut off and stuff. So I looked it up online, and the main thing is you can't really recalibrate these, so it's not digital. And I went to a couple of different RV places today, and then finally found this one, a new one, and bought it. And then I got back here and it got over 90 degrees today, so it was like, I'm not going to change this out until it gets cool enough so I can shut off the air conditioner for a little while and not die in here from the heat because it gets hot so fast. And then of course I didn't have my little screwdrivers with me there in the workshop at the farmhouse, so I had to go up to the hardware store and buy a little screwdriver kit. And now it's starting to not be as bright in here, so it's hard for me to see what I'm doing. But hopefully this will fix it, because it would be nice to just put it on 75 or 72 degrees and it just stays there. But now I have to shut it off at night because it'll get so cold, because I just can't seem to get it right. And so I really was happy to find one of these. I probably should have waited and done this when I'm drinking beer, because I don't really have much patience, and this is kind of something you need some patience to do. I did take a picture of everything because I'm not very good on seeing colors and would hate to screw up a wire, so I'm trying to do 1-to-1 so I don't have to think about it. I took down one of my pieces of that insulation stuff on the windows and opened up the shade so I get more light in here. It doesn't come on when it's set at 80. Let's see, what's the temperature? Well, the temperature over there is 73. I don't know what it is here. And behind here in the bathroom there is no air conditioning vent, so it looks like it's coming on at around 78 degrees, which it could be up this high. My thermostat thing is down below. It ran for about 5 minutes and it shut off. That's amazing. I've never had it shut off since I was in here without having it up there around the 85 degrees. I just finished editing the farmhouse video today, and then I had to watch it, and there was 2 things I didn't like, so then I fixed that, and now I'm re-rendering it. And I'll start the upload tonight, which is Tuesday. Let it go all night tonight, all day tomorrow, and maybe it'll be done by tomorrow night. I don't know. You never know with the internet here. Right now at the farmhouse, they are about a mile away with the fiber optic cable, running it into the ground. They already did the conduit, and now they're running the cable, so hopefully, I called them up, that we will have fiber optic there by winter, which will be nice, because then I can film videos and go there. And a video like this one here that's 48 minutes long, it might take 5 or 6 minutes to upload versus 2.5 days. Well, it's been over a week, probably close to a week and a half since I filmed anything. I think the last thing I was doing was putting the thermostat in, which works absolutely awesome. It's just been super busy. I had a weird work week last week, and then, I mean, I think I've been up to the tent twice since I started filming this video. In fact, I had to look in here to see where the video clips were, and I seen that I have one called the Camper unfinished. So, this is how many clips I've got on this video so far. But anyway, I made it down here today. It's Sunday again, and I am just right now editing a farmhouse video, and I have another farmhouse video film that I have to do, but it takes me a long time to do the tent videos. And it looks like we got some weather rolling in. There has been hardly 0 rain, and looking at the radar, it looks like we might be going to get some. It's been thundering quite a bit, and the sun was out, but now it's totally gone. And the skies are kind of dark for being only 6:43 at night. Looking at the radar here, there's my little blue dot. And there was like 0 chance of rain today when I looked earlier. Up here is where the farmhouse is. I'm hoping it goes up there too. Really need it way up north by the tent, but I don't know that it'll hold together. But I mean, everywhere needs rain here. I know all in eastern United States they're just getting pummeled with water, and we are just in a lot of the states in an extreme drought. This week for work, this job is probably the farthest job south that I have done. This is down, it's kind of south and west. It's in New Prague, Minnesota. And it's a long haul, but first we have to stop off at a different job and do a couple things and then go down to that one. But that one is only a deck reface, and then I had to tear all the stairs off the deck because the stairs come down, then there's a landing, then they go back down. And most of the time when people built decks, they had the railing on the outside of the deck, and when I do it and put the railing on the inside with the new, you know, with the railing that's maintenance free, they're not wide enough, so I have to tear everything out and rebuild the whole thing, new footings and everything. So that's what we're going to be working on this week, and I want to get that one done because it's so far away. From here, I think it's going to be almost an hour and 40-minute drive. But like I said, this is the farthest down that I've taken one. And it's just because of all the jobs I have going that are almost done. Like windows came in, but we're still waiting for a door. Or, you know, just little stuff like that because of how everything is screwed up after the pandemic and how, you know, people don't really want to work, or people can't fill up the jobs that are needed to get stuff done, which I think will end after this month when the government's free money goes away. People are going to get off their butt and go back to work. So, but anyway, it'll be nice once that one's done, so I'm up closer to here, so it's not quite as long of a drive. There's that fox again. Oh, look at that, huh? Good morning, everybody. Yesterday I went to work and we had put an addition on a house, and over the weekend they had some rain and it leaked in the house, and anyway, they figured it was because of the addition, and then we went there and it had nothing to do with what we did at all. It ended up being something that had been happening for a while, and they just had their carpet switched out in the house, and now they could see the water had got in. So I had to fix that. That changed yesterday totally from what I thought it was going to be. And now this morning, one line of storms came through and woke me up at 10 to 4. So I've been awake since then, and there's another line coming through. Everything is under a severe thunderstorm type warning right now. This storm line that's coming through, they said that it can have up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and it's getting windy. I decided to pull over for a little while. I could barely see the road.
North 7
Well, looks like we'll have to wait a little bit for the storm to blow through before we can start working. Well, today, of course, I was down there at work and it rained, and then more rain came in and more rain came in, and pretty soon we're sitting there and it's after 10 o'clock in the morning, and they're showing 100% chance of rain even at noon. And the main thing that needed to be done today was we had 2 spots in the concrete that were cut out that had to be jackhammered out. So finally it was like, all right. Shouldn't have even had anybody go to work today. But we went down there, we got that all jackhammered out in the rain, cleaned up, and then we just left. It's 75 miles from here to that job. Like I said, this is one of the farthest jobs. And I didn't get back up here till, I don't know, close to 3 o'clock. And so, in a way, it was a loss of a day, but at the same time, we did get what needed to be done today so I could get the jackhammer back finished. And then I had to do, I had a couple of bids that had to be done and billing statements that had to be done. So at least I got that done. And today is my dad's birthday, so I talked to him a couple of times, and good morning, everybody. The weather is a lot different this morning than it was yesterday. Well, finally got that job done. We didn't have a whole lot to do there. We had to do some siding up on the gable end. And then we sat around and waited because we were short 4 fascia boards for around the deck part, and they finally showed up, and now that job is 100% complete as far as I'm concerned. Electrician still has to come back, hang the lights, and the gutter guy has to come and put on the gutters, but otherwise that job is finished. Now I'm heading back to the camper. It's 81 degrees right now. I think it's supposed to get to like 83 or 86 today. And I think the rest of the week there is more of a chance of rain, but tomorrow we're gonna go down to another porch deck that I've been working on forever, waiting for material, waiting for windows, and hopefully in the next few days I can get that one 100% complete also. Well, I went down to work this morning, and now I'm heading back to the camper. Today's the day I need to close the camper up and move it off of the site and go back up to the farmhouse. This morning, everything was pretty clear. There's a bunch of rain coming in. It's going to be a wet weekend, but the wind has switched from the north. And because of the forest fires in northern Minnesota, and most of this is from the stuff in Canada, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but everything is just a smoky haze, and you can smell it. It's very strong in the air. Okay, everyone. Well, thanks a lot for watching. I'll get up to the farmhouse today and start filming another one. Next week we'll come back here and be back at the camper. guys on the next video.